is a quick little tutorial on how I did this track animation here. So let's just pause that. So you notice I have 4 dots. There's 4 drivers, and then these are also separate tracks for the names and the key. So I didn't use anything fancy to do this. I only had we had 4 drivers. We had 2 cameras. One camera on my kart here, and one camera on Scott's kart, the red one. So what I did was after I got this track outline from a Google Maps satellite view, uh, each of the corners and some of them I had to do twice. So in this track layout, there are 14 key points that I tracked, and each one I tried to be as precise as I could. So, for example, here I'm driving and Alex is in front of me. So when Alex gets to this corner right here, which would be this corner, I could see his green marker. So there he's kind of turning into this corner now. So I made a new kind of animation point or track point. I'm not quite sure what it's called. I guess it's an animation. So here you'll see that at this point I wanted his dot on the track, his green dot, to be at position 150 by 1051. So if I then go to my track for my dot, and you'll see when I get to that corner, my position is also 150 by 1051. So each of these points on the track is the same for each driver, just so the animation looks the same for everybody. And so some corners I needed 2 animation points just so the tracking of the dot would actually kind of follow the outline of the track. So if we play this some more, you can kind of see the dots moving along. So here again, this is Alex. So when he gets to this point, he's going to be turning in. So right there, he's turning in. He's right at the cone. So when I get there, I'm also, see, there's the cone, and I'm right at the cone too. And so that position for me is 85 by 994. And if I looked at Alex again, he should also be 85 by 994 for that spot. So I wrote down all these numbers. There are 14 per lap. We did about 12 or 13 laps, and there were 4 drivers. So you can kind of see it was a little bit tedious. And we all did that by using 2 cameras to track the people. So you might notice Albert here is not really in view of any camera. I can't see him from my camera angle, and Scott's way down here, so you can't really tell where Albert is. So Albert got separated, but I did an estimation of where he was on the track based on a previous known tracking of him. So here was one of his laps. So I could cut and paste this, and when you cut and paste it, it also cut and paste the position tracking points. So that's what you see up in this area now. These are just cut and pasted tracking points, and I may have tweaked them a little bit if he did come into camera view. just so it would kind of be accurate of where he was at that particular time. But for the most part, he was not in view for the latter half of the session. So anyway, that I hope that helps. You just have to make sure this is highlighted, and then whenever you put in new positions, I usually type it in and press enter, type it in and press enter for both of them, so they both get a track point on the line. I know there are a lot of easier ways to do this, but we didn't have a GPS tracker, and the cameras we had did not have GPS built in, so I worked with what we had, and it came out really well, even though it took a fair amount of hours to produce. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later. So if I go in here to the settings for exporting as an MPEG-4, I'm going to select Other and select 640 by 640. So you may have to type it in if it doesn't show on the drop-down list. So all the other settings I'm going to leave as default.